bubble like burnt skin, cause Billy put work in. I'm nice and whack, sees, I know it irks him. Man, I ain't worried about your crew, scream at me. And I ain't worried what you gonna do, scream at me. And you said you running with who, scream at me. I'll bring it to him, I'll bring it to you. Man, I ain't worried about your crew, scream at me. And I ain't worried what you gonna do, scream at me. And you said you running with who, scream at me. I'll give it to him, I'll give it to you. Where I'm from, kids get like 8 or 9. Grow up, then cop like 8 or 9. Play the block for hours like 8 or 9. Get bad, go up north, do like 8 or 9. Yo, this ain't 89, a fair one is asinine. Cats blast the 9, a faster time to pass the time. Billy's the R. Kelly of rap, I'm on my bump and grind. So I can bump and grind, later on with something fine. I'm far from a faker, chop the head off a hater. And you ain't gotta wrestle here to meet the Undertaker. Champion game, like John Cena. In a cat the game meter, iced out demeanor. And stay winning, championship belt stay spinning. Magazine covers, from cover to the ending. And just to let you know, my people's hold a foe. So go and play the rock and I'ma let my peoples blow. Man, I ain't worried about your crew, scream at me. And I ain't worried what you gonna do, scream at me. And you said you running with who, scream at me. I'll bring it to them, I'll bring it to you. Man, I ain't worried about your crew, scream at me. And I ain't worried what you gonna do, scream at me. And you said you running with who, scream at me. I'll give it to them, I'll give it to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Royal Rumble match. Introducing first, from Long Island, New York, weighing 287 pounds, Mankind. Introducing the individual who drew number 2, weighing 326 pounds, Kane.
This sold-out crowd is on its feet here in St. Louis, Missouri. Michael Cole, here with Taz at ringside.
I'll tell you, Cole, these WWE fans are so fired up, I'm having a hard time staying in my seat.
I'm with you on that, partner. We've got a great show here tonight for these St. Louis fans, and I can't wait to get started.
Watch it. He reversed it.
Victory victory means absolutely everything to these competitors tonight.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. You got any others like, I don't know, nobody wants to lose? Or how about this one? The superstar who beats their opponent will be the winner.
How about Taz should spend more time?
And there's the counter, Cole. I'll tell you, anyone who thinks this business is a piece of cake, they should get in the ring with these superstars. He dodged that bullet.
Look at this. He's lifting his opponent by the throat.
He's got this guy way up there, Cole. What goes up must come down.
If I had to pick only one reason why I'm...
There's the reversal, Cole. A lot of people give Christian a lot of grief, but I think he's a real American hero.
Well, most people have good reasons why they don't. He was one step ahead on that one. I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
That's the bottom line, Cole. If you're not doing everything you can to win, you're in the wrong game.
Boy, Christian's a real piece of work. I don't think I've ever seen someone as in love with himself as he is. He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd, though, Cole. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion.
Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think. That was a textbook reversal. You know, the key to winning a match like this is to build some momentum. And you're not going to see a match won with just one or two moves.
No, but one or two big moves. What a counter that was. It's been said before, but that doesn't make it any less true. We've seen this before. He'll do whatever it takes to win and take every advantage he can.
Hey, no, that's not going to make you popular, but you got to do whatever it takes to win.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
You got to be kidding me. Give it up. It's not going to happen.
Come on, Taz. How about a little credit for the attempt?
He slipped out of that one. Man, there's not an ounce of quit with these superstars.
There certainly isn't. They're in this one to the bitter end. He anticipated that move perfectly.
He likes fighting dirty, and it's easy to see why. He's pretty good at it.
He certainly is. And I hope he's proud of himself. Personally, I find it disgusting.
This is completely off the hook, Cole.
We were expecting a solid match from these superstars, but this is even better than I'd hoped. He saw that one coming.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I just think it's unfortunate whenever a superstar decides to cheat to win, rather than compete fairly.
Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter. Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules than others.
Hey, you know what, Cole? If you're going to get on your high horse again and give us another lecture about playing fair, I swear to God, I'm going to throw up.
Is it so wrong to ask a superstar to play by the rules, Taz? That doesn't seem to be so unreasonable to me.
That's because you never competed in a match, Cole. If you did, you know that you gotta do whatever it takes to win. If that means bending the rules a bit, well then, that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead.
These superstars give everything they got when in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes also.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
Cole, what you got to realize, to make it in the WWE, this is not a job. This is a lifestyle. That's why you see...
Oh, no. I know where this is going.
There it is, the unprettier. Face first, right into the ground. Nice quick counter. I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys, but these superstars are really raising the bar here tonight.
They sure are, Taz. We're seeing some great intensity here tonight.
And that's the name of the game, Cole, intensity. You gotta stay on your opponent until one of you can't go anymore.
I think these superstars are well aware of that, Taz. I think that's exactly what they've got in mind. What a reversal!
He's in trouble, Cole, I am telling you. His opponent really softened him up. Uh-oh, Goozle!
Oh my God! What a choke slam! All the way from hell!
I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that. I don't think the fans like that one too much. I'm sure this breaks this guy's heart.
It should. These fans are the lifeblood of WWE, and he doesn't give a damn what they think. And there's the reversal.
Man, I can't tell you how impressed I am with what I've seen here tonight so far.
How could you not be impressed, Taz? He just didn't have enough left to hang on.
Here it comes, look out!
Oh, man, many a superstar has fallen prey to that finishing maneuver. Great reversal.
I don't think there's going to be anything left.
Nice reversal.
Man, there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears shed in that. He's got those arms hooked, Cole.
Watch this. Modified DDT. Head first, right into the canvas. What a move.
You know, Cole, the more I watch this match, the more I'm thinking that there's some legitimate personal issues here between these superstars.
You might be right, Taz. After all, they spent the better part of the match beating the hell out of each other. It's hard not to take something like that personally.
I know we got his brother, The Undertaker, on Smackdown, but how great would it be if King was a Smackdown superstar? Cole, how cool would that be?
I don't think that's a very good idea at all, Taz. As a matter of fact, it's kind of terrifying.
You see, Cole, that's the reason why you make a horrendous general manager. Someone talks about bringing one of the top superstars in the business to your brand, and you refuse because you think he's too scary? Well, that narrowed things down a little bit. I don't think this is just a match anymore, Cole. This is getting personal.
Well, what do you expect? They've been beating the hell out of each other all match.
Yeah, but it's more than that, Cole. I don't think they look at each other the same way after this one. I'm glad Jericho finally shut his mouth and stepped into the ring. Now listen to this guy yap about how great he is. It really gets on my nerves a little bit.
Since when is taking pride in your accomplishments a bad thing? Jericho's got an extremely impressive resume.
There's a dude with guts. He's tough over himself risk.
And there goes a superstar. I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're going to get on the bad side of at least one superstar.
And that's about the last place you want to be if you're not a superstar yourself. Trust me, I know.
This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far? He's out of the match and on his way to the locker room. Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this. Man, what a ride! It took him all the way out of the match. These superstars are on fire tonight.
They sure are, and I don't think they're going to be put out anytime soon.
The thing you got to remember about The Undertaker is that 50% of his style, his offense, is about getting inside the head of his opponent. If you can keep your cool, keep your head together in the ring with him, you're halfway home.
But you're not taking into account the power and experience of the dead man, Taz. Surely you can't forget about them.
Well, you see, that's the other 50%, Cole. Good luck with that, if you know what I'm saying. All right, my next question. You call me Shirley? Man, I almost feel bad for JR and King, Cole. When's the last time you think they saw a match this good?
I couldn't tell you, Taz. I don't know if they've ever had anything this good on Raw.
Me neither. Because I guess that just makes sense. I mean, after all, Smackdown is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
And that's one of the few things we completely agree on, partner. It doesn't get any bigger or better than Smackdown.
There is no doubt that Batista made a hell of an impact on Raw, Cole. But now that he doesn't have Triple H or Ric Flair watching his back, I think his days might be numbered.
Batista has taken the best that his former Evolution teammates have had to offer, and it looks like he's decided to finish off his opponent.
And what a way to do it! A tombstone power. Man, I don't envy that ref. You know, the last place I'd want to be is between these superstars.
You can say that again. Talk about hazardous to your health.
Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And that's because you ain't gonna see athletes like this anywhere else.
You certainly aren't. They're the greatest athletes in the world, and this is the only place you'll see them doing what they do best.
I've seen matches won and lost because of moves like this. You know what? This Cena, he spends a lot of time running his mouth, Cole. If it was me, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now. We've seen an excellent match so far, and it's not over yet.
Not by a long shot, Cole. And that's a good thing. I don't think we could ever get sick of watching these superstars go at it.
Me neither, partner. This one's got rematch written all over it.
Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace step a little bit here. That might not be such a good move in my opinion.
Well, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover neither. You gotta stay on him and wear him down.
But what about picking your spot? If you try to execute a badly timed move just because you want to stay on offense, that could have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, Cole. Let me talk about what it's like to be in a match like this, and you can cover what it's like to whiten your teeth. Deal?
Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans.
And that's a good thing, Cole. I don't ever want to think about where we'd be if they didn't.
Well, we wouldn't be sitting here calling this match, that's for sure.
You gotta be careful when you're going up there.
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, tell you what, one mistake and we'll see that fire go out pronto.
It's been a long time since I saw a crowd get behind a superstar the way they have for John Cena.
Oh, here comes something that JR got in the low, Cole.
You're right about that, Taz. Oklahoma Slam.
Man, Cole, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner, but it's got to end sooner or later.
Well, whichever way it goes, no one can say that these superstars didn't give everything they got. Uh-oh, you know what's coming next, Cole.
Tombstone pile driver. How many superstars have fallen victim to that over the years?
Conditioning's a huge factor in any match. If you can't go the distance, there ain't no way you can win.
That's for sure, Taz. And the WWE superstars are some of the best conditioned athletes in the world.
You never know what to expect from these superstars, Cole. I mean, this could be over the ropes and down to the floor to Grandma's house we go.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, and this match is over for that superstar.
This has been a great match so far, and I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're gonna be snippy, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago.
You just don't see action like this every day, Cole.
You sure don't, Taz. And we've got the best seats in the house.
No doubt, front and center. You couldn't be any closer to this match without being in it.
Whoa, that's your territory, partner, not mine. I'm perfectly happy staying right where I am.
Ha! Talk about being a little delusional.
The size difference between them is just too much.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight. Pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this. Look out! Here it comes!
Stunner! You can take a dude's head right off with that one.
I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
Look at this, Cole. Look at this.
Oh my God! There's a reason that's called a finishing move. The match usually doesn't go much longer.
Man, look at these superstars. superstars. You can't ask for a better example of what makes Smackdown so great.
You sure can't. Smackdown's got the great...
Whoa, he just got eliminated. Can you believe that? There's no doubt that The Undertaker's one of the most impressive superstars ever to set foot in a WWE ring. But you know what, Cole? You're only as good as your last match.
How can you say that, Taz? The dead man has proven himself time and time again. I highly doubt that that would change if he lost this match, which I don't think he's in danger of doing, by the way.
Takers, I think it's only a matter of time before we see a submission.
That would certainly be the smart move to make.
Uh-oh! Kick right in the gut. Here it comes!
Stunner! Stunner!
These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
No doubt, Cole. There ain't no way you're gonna win a match if you're out of gas 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent.
I ain't sure that London's worth enough to be wrestling here tonight, Cole. I mean, we know the kid's nuts, but he seems especially out of it tonight.
And it's all part of Paul London's style, Taz. How do you prepare for a match against a superstar who will go to absolutely any lengths to win a match? The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, Cole, you know what? Try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this bad boy right down the middle. What's he up to now?
A big DDT! What an impact! How much can he super... Look at this! Could it be?
Damn right it is, Cole. And that's a heck of a finisher right there.
These superstars certainly aren't going easy on each other tonight. They sure are giving the fans their money's worth.
No doubt, Cole. These WWE superstars put their bodies on the line night after night.
And the fans sell out these arenas night after night, Taz. Sounds like a pretty fair trade to me.
You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
You're not going to see action like this anywhere except Smackdown, Cole.
You'll get no argument from me, Taz. Smackdown is the dominant...
Tough luck. Guess I'll live to fight another day. This one's going to keep on going until someone can't go anymore.
And considering the conditioning of these athletes, that could be quite a while from now.
It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed to get a hell of a... Oh, man, here it comes.
And that might be the end of the match right there. There's a reason that's called a finishing move. Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
Oh, come on, Paul. You know, you should let me train you. You can be Cruiserweight champ in like a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers.
Duh. They're just training people to go...
And there's an elimination.
opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of there. That's the way you do it. Pick on an area and work it off.
That's what we've seen here tonight, and it's paid off.
People who don't want
This ain't about winning or losing anymore, Cole. This is me.
He senses the grogginess in his opponent.
Whoa! That was a huge DDT.
I think someone's been taking flying lessons, Taz.
Well, I think this one's pretty much a foregone conclusion. Not too tough to figure out who's going to win this one.
You know, this wouldn't be the first time you made a prediction that didn't pan out.
That's pretty funny. You know what I predict? You keep up with your mouth, you're going to have a permanent limp.
Folks will be staying with this match to the end with no commercial interruptions.
Good thing, too, Cole, because I don't think we'd ever hear the end of it if we cut away here.
You're probably right, Taz. I know I wouldn't want to miss a second of this action. I'm afraid he's going to hurt himself if he keeps this up.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. Keep it up. These superstars.
There he goes, tossed out of the ring and out of this match.
And I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to opt.
There we go. Out of the ring and out of the match. Look at these superstars, Cole. I mean, they're not even contemplating that they might lose here tonight.
They've sacrificed so much to get here, Taz. I don't think they can allow that thought to enter their heads.
I wonder if we're going to see anything this good on Raw next Monday, Cole.
Come on, Taz. I think we both know the answer to that.
Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before, Taz. Look at this, Taz. This could be it.
Good night, Irene. Nobody sticks around long after taking a finisher like that.
What an awesome presence is the Big Show. 7 feet tall, 500 pounds. There's no question why he's one of the most dominant superstars on the Smackdown roster.
Yeah, but you know, it's real easy to rely too heavily, pardon the pun, on that huge size advantage. And that can make you lazy. And that's something I think Big Show needs to be sensitive on.
You can't be serious. You're actually saying that size can be a disadvantage in this business? Tell me you wouldn't love to be Big Show's size when you were an active competitor.
Hey, you know what? I did just...
It looks as if the damage may have been done here.
I think we're one submission move away from the end of this match.
So much can go wrong from that top turnbuckle.
These superstars are putting on a clinic in there.
Yeah, and not a health clinic. I don't think they'll be the same after this one. Edge is such a jerk. I'm amazed that he still has a job on Raw after some of the stuff he's pulled.
Hey, Cole, lighten up a little bit. Maybe he's not got the best attitude in the world, but you gotta admit, he's a heck of a competitor.
That may be true, but I'm not a fan of the way he's been winning his matches lately. And I don't think these fans are either.
It's crazy to think we actually get paid to do a job like this. There's thousands of people out there who would do this for free.
Really? Maybe I should look into that. I could get a better broadcast partner and save the company some money at the same time. and show some sportsmanship in the ring.
You gotta understand, Cole. I know it ain't exactly kosher, but you're putting your body on the line in there. You gotta do whatever it takes to protect yourself and pick up the win.
Kaz, you're talking about two different things. Going outside the rules in the name of self-defense is one thing. But cheating to steal a victory and enhance your own career is something completely different.
This is not just a match anymore, Cole. These superstars have got a legitimate beef with each other.
They do indeed. There's a lot of bad blood here for sure.
And if this keeps up much longer, that bad blood's gonna wind up all over the place.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. Will this pay off?
This has been a real rocket bust of a match so far, Cole. He's risking it all here, Cole.
450 splash. What an incredible move.
I've been looking forward to this match all night long, Cole.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you have that kind of hype, it's really tough to live up to the expectations. But these superstars ain't having any trouble doing that.
They sure aren't. And that's an impressive thing in and of itself.
You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Come on, Taz. You're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match. I don't think this will work, but you can't question this superstar's heart.
Yeah, that's true, but the thing about hearts is they gotta pump some blood to the brain.
I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE in this ring tonight.
Won't surprise me one bit, Cole. This is a great match, and the fans are way into it.
And that's what really matters. If the WWE fans aren't happy, they'll let you know it. I can't believe he hasn't given up yet.
It's not gonna last much longer. He's hunting bad. No doubt from what we're seeing here, these WWE fans are getting their money's worth.
If they don't yet, I'm sure that...
Oh, God. He tried to hang on, but not hard enough. He's out. Can you believe this match so far, Cole?
I really can't, Taz. This isn't anything like what I expected from these competitors.
Yeah, I gotta admit, they're surprising the hell out of me here, too.
And I think it's that he just eliminated him with authority. This capacity crowd is certainly getting its money's worth here tonight.
And it's a good thing, too, Cole. If they're not buying tickets, we're not getting paychecks.
Well, I don't think we'll have to worry about selling tickets the next time we come back here. Not after a match like this. I think that's... Yes, it's an elimination. These superstars have proved...
He don't look too thrilled about it, but out is out. See ya.
What an incredible match. I hope we... These fans aren't happy about the way this one ended at all.
I don't blame you, Cole.
Here's your
Not happy about
winner,
it either.
Neither am I.
Andre
Leaves a
the
bad taste in your
Giant.
mouth.